guys, Jason Kabler here. I want to thank you for checking out my Kickstarter project. I'm going to tell you all about it here in a couple minutes, but first let me tell you a little bit about myself.
I was born in 1974 and grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania called Greencastle. I was the youngest of 4 boys, and I was born legally blind, but I never let that stand in my way of stalking my dream of being a singer-songwriter in Nashville. My mom was a huge influence to me musically growing up. She used to play the banjo, the guitar, and even sang on local radio stations back in Greencastle. And she also taught me how to play the guitar. And when I started singing with live bands, I always had Mom out to sing a couple songs with me. I spent much of the late 80s through the mid-90s writing and singing a lot, just trying to get better with each song. In the very early 90s, I was honored when I was asked to sing as part of the Appalachian Jubilee. The Appalachian Jubilee is kind of like the Grand Ole Opry, only a little bit smaller. It was absolutely a blast. During all this, I joined several bands, including Muddy Run and Thunder Road, before starting what would be my signature band, White Horse. White Horse proved to be quite successful. We got to play all over the place, got lots of bookings, and got booked very quickly. Then, in 1998, I got the call from Nashville that every musician wants to hear.
So back in 1998, I actually got my first record deal with an independent record label, and we released some songs to radio, and we had a great time, had great reaction, got a great fan base around the country. And then my 2 children came along, the most beautiful, sweet, amazing kids, Julia and Brody. And so I knew it was time to maybe not be out playing so many gigs. And so I took a little break from playing my live shows.
While spending time with my kids, I didn't give up music altogether. I continued to write, and I recorded and self-produced 6 CDs. Home, All Grown Up, I'll Never Be the Same, Doing It for the Fans, Closer, and I also released a CD called The Favorites, which had a few songs from the first 4 CDs chosen by the fans as their favorites.
So that's why I'm here. I need the Kickstarter community's help to help get the new CD out to the public. The new CD is called Spin. It's about 80% done. I have most of the music, most of the lyrics recorded. The only thing I don't have really is the lead guitar, which is the only instrument I don't really play on any of my CDs. But I do have a great lead guitar player who has offered to lend his talents to the new CD, but he's not going to work for free, and I wouldn't ask him, so that's where you come in. Your pledges are going to help me bring my brand new CD to the public. One thing I've noticed through the years of recording my CDs is that my writing, I feel like, has gotten better with each CD, and I'm really excited about this new CD. There's so many songs on it that when I wrote them I was just felt connected to, and I feel like I'm really starting to hone who I am as a singer-songwriter. So there's a song on the new CD called Always Looking Up, and it's one I'm very proud of. It's a song I wrote for Michael J. Fox. After reading his 2 books, which were Lucky Man and Always Looking Up, I was just so touched by his optimism, just how optimistic he was while living with Parkinson's. And I've gone through that a little bit with my being legally blind, but I love the song because it's very personal to him. Even the first line of the song says, "This ain't no short thing," which anyone who knows Michael J. Fox knows that he's not the tallest of gentlemen, and he actually makes light of it in the first pages of Always Looking Up, the book. So hopefully we can work something out where I would love for them to be able to use the song in any way they can to help the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So I guess we'll see what happens from here.
cup's overflowing with the face that I've been showing. Those pessimists won't get the best of me, yeah. 'Cause I'm always looking up on the bright side of life. I've never been beaten and I ain't gonna start right now.
So in my opinion, one of the kind of fun things about being a songwriter is trying to write something that, you know, all the stories have been written, but it's just writing it in a different way or a different aspect. And so I came up with this idea of this, I know this guy who knows this guy who, you know, everyone, you see it on these TV shows where, you know, the boy or girl wants to speak to the parent, but they don't want to know that they're talking about them. And so they go, yeah, this friend of mine, Billy, you know, this guy I know. And so I came up with this idea of the song where this guy's telling this girl, this guy I know really loves you, he thinks you're amazing, and even in the end of the choruses he kind of slips up and says he'd do anything to make you mine. I mean, I know this guy. So I really got a chuckle when I wrote that song. I thought that hopefully the audience really takes to that and can make some people smile.
Give you everything you need. He talks about the way you laugh at everything he says, and how he loves that twinkle in your eyes. He tells me when he's with you he can't help but smile, and how he'd tell you that he loves you when he's too shy, and how he'd do anything to make you mine. I know this guy.
So one thing about my music, I've always self-produced my own CDs, recorded all my stuff in my home studio, and then I would actually press my own CDs and take them to the shows or sell them online. And I am very much a tech geek, but it never really caught up to me that I should be stepping into the year 2012 with all this electronic downloading stuff. So that's something I need to do. I want to be able to get people to go onto their certain websites and just click a couple buttons and download whatever song they want. That technology is absolutely amazing to me, and I don't know why I never got into it before, but it's time to step into 2012.
So here's the deal, guys. I am trying to raise a minimal cost of $2,000 for this project. A lot of these guys are raising $10,000 so they can go into the studios with these high-priced producers. I do all my self-producing, so I just need a minimal, just a little extra kick to help me get this lead guitar player to record the lead parts and to help get my other CDs into the digital age. So it's I hope that you can see it in your hearts to help me by pledging any amount, $1, $5, and anything I get above my pledge goal, I'm going to use to help make the CD even better and even buy more merchandise that I can help offer to you guys. And thanks for you helping me continue my dream. I'm going to help you guys by giving you good stuff. So here's some of the rewards that you'll be getting for pledging to me. First and foremost, good karma. I give it to everyone, whether you pledge $1 or $500. Good karma is definitely coming your way. And I also am going to have a lot of really cool stuff. I'm going to have download cards for the brand new CD that you're going to help fund. I'm going to have download cards for the CDs that I've already recorded. I'm going to have t-shirts. My kids mentioned how amazing my cookies are, and they said I should give those away. So I figured, what the heck? If you donate a certain amount, I'm going to send you a batch of my amazingly famous homemade chocolate chip cookies. And for the right price, you can get me to come to your city and do a private concert for you. Or even, and this is my personal favorite, for a certain amount, I will play a song acoustically for you on video, and then I will turn around, sign the guitar, and send you the guitar. So there's a lot of opportunity to get some really great stuff. You can be in one of my music videos, get mentioned on my Facebook page and on my website. There is a lot of great stuff that you can get by just helping me continue my dream. So please look into your heart and help this guy keep bringing his music to you guys. So you know, I've spent about the last 25 years of my life writing and performing and recording, and generally speaking, making people happy. I love getting emotion out of people, whether it's happy, sad. I have songs that have made people cry, but
I just like emotion, and I feel like the new CD is going to continue this tradition. So I would really love for you guys to pledge to help get the new CD out to you and help get the old CDs out to a whole new audience.